Cassandra's Cravings. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about how to shape your eyebrows. Alright, so what I like to do first is I like to find a mirror, a lit mirror, one that I can see really well, see close up with, and mine is, I think, 5 times magnification, so that definitely helps. But if you can't have access to a magnifying mirror, then just do it with your regular mirror. Alright, so there's a few rules when you are defining your eyebrows. First of all, what you want to do is start at the side of your nose, and I just use my tweezers, although some people use a pencil or even an eyebrow pencil or an liner pencil. Whatever you want to use, as long as you're marking where you need to be, or if you can remember, then you're good. Alright, so the first thing you do is, like I said, find some kind of object, measure. You just want to go to the side of your nose and then go straight up, and that is exactly where your eyebrow should start. So as you can see, mine is like that for sure, although looking in the up-close mirror I can see that I have little few scragglers, so that's when you go ahead and get those out. So I'll pluck mine right now, and you can go ahead and do that for yourself. Okay, so once you've done that, you have a definite line here, and so you pluck away right here, you know, to make that perfect line, and then all you do is go ahead and you pluck all the way in between to the center. And so that gets you your perfect start line for your eyebrows. Alright, so the next thing is you want to find the outside. So the first thing we're doing is finding the foundation for your eyebrows, the perfect length for your face. And what's great about this is it's individualized to everyone's personal look, to everyone's face, so you really can't go wrong as long as you're following the instructions. Bridge of the nose, straight up, everything on this side you pluck, everything on this side stays, definitely. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and do the side, and this is where the tweezers cause a kind of a problem, because you want to be able to reach from your nose to the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and get an eyeliner brush or eyeliner pencil to go ahead and help measure that. Alright, so make sure the eyeliner or pencil or whatever you're using is long enough, and because I use mine so much, they're all too short, but I just got this new white eyeliner by Urban Decay. I love it, by the way. You'll see some more makeup tutorials with me using it, but for now I'm just going to use it just for its properties of a pencil. Alright, so what you do is you start with the tip of your nose and go out to the corner of your eye, so kind of make this diagonal line, and that shows exactly where you need to end. So when you're done with that, you're going to move on to the actual structure of the eyebrow. I call this kind of like the skeleton. You just got the basics. Now you're going in definitely for the structure and the detail. So what I mean by this is you're going to go in and find the perfect indentation for your face and your brow. So what you're going to do is, this can be the trickier part. You're going to put the pencil again at the tip of your nose, but this time you're going to go to the outside. The iris is the brown, or for me it's the brown, but for you it may be a different color, but it's the coloring of your eye. And so what you're going to do is take it to the iris, but just outside of the pupil, the dead center, that's the pupil, just outside of the pupil but still inside the iris, and that's exactly where the highest part of your brow should be. So as you can see for me right there. Alright, so in order to get that, because mine have been shaped over and over again, so I'm really used to that kind of look, but for somebody who's never done it before, you're just basically taking a leap of faith. But all you do is you mark that point. You can actually mark it literally if you'd like. I'll just do that for you right here. Alright, so mine would be right there. I got it a little off. Do it again. And a lot of times it's easy to notice that your natural brow actually goes all the way up there. And that's what we're doing, is we're actually just following the top of the brow line. And one rule for plucking your eyes is never pluck above. Always below, never above, because that is the line that you want to follow. It's your natural line, and it's actually what will look best on your face. Okay, so you find the dot or the mark you've made, and then you go in and you kind of pluck away those hairs until that spot is nice and lifted. All right. And I'll wipe that off now for you, so it doesn't change the look of the eyebrow. Okay, so what I do is from that point, then I go out so you can follow the line. And so now you're gonna dip down as the eyebrow does, or you know, depending what your eyebrow does, follow that line. And I like my eyebrows really thin. Some people don't. Some people like them a little thicker. So all you have to do is make sure that you're following the guidelines for your eyebrows, how thick or thin you want them. So let's say I wanted them a little thicker. I definitely would make sure I'm following the line, but further away, closer into the eye, therefore leaving more hairs right here. But for me, I like them thin, so I'm gonna go a little bit more out. And this, actually, when you do that, usually opens up the eye a little more, so you can do a little bit more with your makeup, play your eyes up a little bit. And because mine are very deep set, I can do that. If you have really flat eyes though, where it doesn't crease in as much, you might want to stick to a little closer in. Alright, so just go in and pluck along the outside. Okay, so I did that, and look how much lift I have right here. It's almost like you're getting an eye lift without the surgery, and I know that sounds a little extreme, but it's definitely true. It's one way to get a fresher look without really doing anything to your face. So, just kind of lifts the eye right there and, like, I don't know, kind of pulls the look back. And what you can do is you find out your eyebrows actually give you more of an expression to your face. More seductive maybe, or mysterious, and you'll see as we go along the difference between the non-plucked and the plucked. It definitely shows. So now that you've got the outside line, you're going to go ahead and go from the inside out, and again follow the top line, but do your thickness or thinness according to what you like. And so instead of starting here and going down, we're obviously going to go at the direction of the hair. That's what you want to do, so it hurts less when you pluck. You pull in the direction of the hair, not away. Although when you're plucking the center out, you do go opposite direction, just so it stands out more. For when they grow back out, they stand out more and you can pluck them easier. But you want to go with it on the sides in case you do want to grow your eyebrow hairs out longer next time. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Go in and pluck these out. So now I've followed this line, and see how it makes this perfect little arch right here? That's really what you're going for. And if any hairs are still popping out, you want to get those. So I'm happy with that because I don't want to go any narrower. Remember, you want to pluck them thin or thick, but not non-existent. Alright, so I'm really liking the way that looks. Now you're going to go just across the tip here just to make sure they're level, and then you'll go ahead and do everything that you just did on the other side. Alright, so now your eyebrows are done. I hope you had a lot of fun today and really enjoyed my tutorial on how to shape your eyebrows.